Hello, I'm Don Drewry, and I'm talking with a veteran skater of the bank track, Eddie Krebs. Eddie, one of the top jammers in the league. How are you feeling coming out this season?
I feel pretty good considering that I've been off 4 years. I started training a little bit before, the season opened up. It's going to take me a little bit of time, but I think I'm coming along pretty good now.
Well, Nick and I were commenting that you really don't appear to have lost any speed in any of your moves. You're still very, very agile, and Ken Monty, of course, making a few changes from preseason to regular season action has made you one of the key players on his team right now on the offensive squad.
Yeah, well, Don, before, it was all big men. We still got a lot of big men out there and a lot of beef. The only thing is that we were missing is a little quickness. Like I said, as soon as I get back in condition, I don't think there's too many teams that can really, compete with us.
Eddie Hessen, and I'd like to go with him. He seems to jam opposite you or with you quite a bit. Eddie Hessen has not skated as many years. He seems to be coming along very, very fast, and I just don't know. Are you working with him? Does Ken Monty work with him? What makes a skater come along like that?
Yeah, with Ed out there, Ed's a good little skater. He's got a lot of talent. It's like anything else, you got to bring the talent out in with him. And like when we're sitting on the bench in between jams, I tell him what he did wrong or what he did right or how to do it if the same situation comes up again, which eventually he'll pick it up and he'll be one of the top eventually.
Larry Lee, I'd like to ask a little bit about him, and I'm staying basically with the offensive side of this, as you are a jammer. Not that you're not capable of blocking. I've seen you in action on that side as well. But coming up with your offensive side, Larry Lee, now he's about your height but a little bit more weight. Does that tend to help a jammer, or does it tend to throw him off endurance-wise, from your opinion?
Not really, Don. It's like if you're a bigger man, you use the size for you. Like myself being small, I got to use the quickness to be able to maneuver and get around a big man. Where he's got a little more weight, he can hit a little harder than I can.
Well, you were playing against two of the top jammers in the league, and Mike Gammon and Tony Roteman. Cliff Butler also jumping out there from time to time. He's very fast, but he carries a lot of weight. And you were still able to pull it off, 28-26. Gammon, of course, on that last play just stopped cold. He did pick up 1 point, but it just wasn't enough. In your situation, would you have tried to go for more points, or would it just be better for you to jump out there and cut the play off?
Well, I don't know. When I was watching the last jam there, I thought that Mike might have thought that there was more time on the clock or something. I wasn't really sure. I was kind of surprised myself when he did cut it off. Because, if he didn't, pick up enough points to win, what's the difference whether we still pick up another couple of points with our jammer coming in? To me, he should have went on.
Yeah, I think there was a penalty call there. I thought he was still going in there, and maybe they miscued someplace. It happens, I guess, missing assignments. I've seen that happen even with your team.
Yeah, there's so many people that are calling different plays out there on the track, and sometimes it's hard to hear them, or you hear somebody else and you think it's your coach and it's not, and you get your signals crossed every once in a while.
Well, there's quite a bit of confusion, I think, going with the sound of the wheels as well.
Yeah, there's a lot, like I said, with all the different signals being called, and there's so much you got to remember, especially starting, at the first of the season. It's all new to you. You've been off for quite a little while, and you come out there and all of a sudden you got to remember all this stuff again, so you get confused.
Yeah, I can imagine that happens. Eddie, I know that you like to take and get a little bit of rest now, so for Don Drewry, Nick Scopus, and the International Roller Skating League, thank you for joining us.